Hi, John Spark from Travel with Purpose here, and with me I've got Linda Hussey, the Business Development Manager for Uniworld. Linda has come down to visit our team today and update us on their product. And 3 years ago I learnt about a product that's unique to the river cruising industry. River cruisers, generally 55 and older, baby boomers and even older. They've created a product that's been morphing under 3 different stages now over the last 3 years. And it's called You by Uniworld, is that right?
It is.
And I thought it would be a great opportunity for Linda to update you. Now, to qualify, who's this product targeted to?
Well, we have an age sort of, not restriction, but just an age that's there, just so that people can sort of, know exactly where they fit in. It's adults only, 18 and over. And it's targeted at the young and the young at heart. Okay, so that's the sort of tagline. It's for people that are probably still a little bit more experimental, perhaps brand new to river cruising, not quite ready for the full-blown all-inclusive. So this product actually gives you point A to point B, beautiful overnight accommodation on beautiful ships, 2 meals a day, and a couple of incursions. So that would be your walking tours and your bikes and things like that. Everything else is your option and your choice, and you book and pay for it on board.
So it's kind of like going to Europe and having a floating hotel that's going to take you along. Rather than be on a bus, you're on a comfortable hotel, and it's priced accordingly.
It sure is. Yeah, it is.
You want to give a rough idea of the lead-in price?
Depending on the itinerary, so roughly it would be about $2,500 per person, twin share, lead-in cabin.
Yeah.
So very, very reasonable for a river cruise. So on top of that, you can purchase a drink package, or you can have drinks by consumption. Your choice, which way you want to go. And included, depending on the itinerary, there'll be a couple of walking tours. We've got free bikes on board. We've got 50 bikes on board. So majority of these clients will just take their bikes and go for it.
Yeah.
Spend the day in the vineyards or around the local village or whatever they want to do. And depending on the itinerary, again, I've just done the B, so we did a day trip out to Versailles. That was included. Not the entrance into Versailles, but just the walk around and everything like that. Monet's Garden, that was included as well. Get on your bike, 10 minutes and you're in. So so it's quite amazing. And on the B itinerary, you can actually go up to Honfleur, and Honfleur is included. So I did a day tour there, or you can have an option and purchase the Normandy beaches as well. So it's all about choices and options. The only thing I did purchase myself was the bikes in Paris, retro bikes. Absolutely amazing. If you want to see Paris in a different light, do the retro bike. But that's an option. It's not for everyone. So, but I'm glad I did it, and I'd do it again in a heartbeat. So it was really good. So everything's priced accordingly.
I think the thing that stuck with me this morning that I feel is very important is you've got to enjoy making decisions, because it's not included. So when it's not included, you're going to be looking at your budgets and everything you want to do. But from what I could see, and it's just a magic, different way to experience Europe, probably where a lot of buses and the likes won't go, because Europe is basically connected by canals anyway, and being able to wake up later the next day, you guys stay quite late at night in places to allow people to go in and have nightclub experiences if they want, late night restaurants, because Europe eats later than Australia by a mile, and so the ship won't leave until 3 o'clock in the morning, whereas a traditional river cruise will be on the way by 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night at the most.
Correct.
Unless they're overnighting completely. Who else, or what else do we need to know about that?
I think it's a very, very different way of looking at river cruising. I think that's the big thing. So if anyone's out there thinking, it's something I really wanted to do, but I just don't feel I'm quite ready for it, this will fill that gap. In as much as, it's going to be very much an introduction. And as long as you want to go and have fun, you want to take part in the silent discos, you perhaps want to do plenty of walking, some soft hiking, that type of thing. So you're still going to be fit and active. I think this is where it's going to fit in. And obviously, again, offshore, go and do the pub crawls. Go and see the bars late at night. Just, you know, have...
Just go and have the local experience.
Correct. That's what it's all about. So we will take you from A to B, and you'll have beautiful overnight accommodation. The rest is up to you. And we've got a beautiful little comparison sheet here.
Yep.
So basically, if the client is travelling on your own, compared to you by Uniworld, and it's got a cost comparison.
Oh, very nice.
So that's an interesting one as well.
That'll be a download and just below here as well.
Definitely. Just gives you an idea, because Oktoberfest, have you ever tried to book accommodation at Oktoberfest? And what do you get for the amount? Not a lot.
No, well, there's only about how many hundreds of thousands of people going to that over the course of it.
And same in Paris.
Yeah.
Paris accommodation, if you want to be right where our ship docks at the foot of the Eiffel Tower, very expensive.
I think Paris has 80 million tourists a year.
Yeah.
I mean, that's massive.
We just can't even imagine it over here. No, we
It's
we
completely
lose it.
different
Yeah,
to our mindset.
totally.
So the other thing that I liked about this was that's just slipped out of my mind. How's that? That's a good interview, isn't it? So we'll just let that slip for a moment. Is there anything else that you can think of now? Oh yes, sorry, it's come to me. There you go. I had an experience earlier this year in France on a river cruise that wasn't the style. It was a traditional style. And an independent couple who had just spent 5 weeks going all around France joined the cruise for the last week, and they said without a doubt the best part of their whole holiday was that week on the cruise. They were stunned at how good it is to have your hotel moving, how you didn't have to make any decisions, just said get up.
Unpack once.
Yeah. So if you're an independent traveller and you like and you like the idea of meeting other people with like minds, it's a big factor in this particular company. Then have a look at it, I suggest.
Absolutely. It's brand new. We're only going into our second season, so it's really quite exciting.
60 people, 120 people.
120 people on board,
Yeah.
60 cabins, so again, small.
Yeah. And a
small
triple
unit.
share, I believe, as well.
Yes, so if there's
some
anyone
people
out
like
there that wants to travel as a triple, we've actually got a triple cabin on there. And a couple
never
of
heard of
suites.
that on river cruising
No,
before.
never. That's what I mean. It's so new, it's so unique.
Yeah.
So fresh, new approach.
Marvellous. Thanks very much, Linda.
You're welcome. Thank
Right.
you.